I just lost your monthly salary in one trade. Oh no, I'm a fake guru. I'm so bad at trading. You know what? I don't give a shit about what anybody say because this was a good trade. What happened was that price mitigated this flip plus sweep zone that we have right here. And I waited for the internal order flow to shift bearish, right? So we got a market shift right here. Once we got a market shift, we waited for the failed reaction. So I was waiting. And then what happened was that price created this flip plus sweep zone right here, right? After it swept the liquidity above this swing high. And then we finally make our entry once we got all the goddamn liquidity sweeps. Once all the retail noobs got stopped out. Just for me to become the goddamn liquidity. Anyways, what happened was that I entered right here. Pinpoint precision, sniper entry. Right after I entered, price drop. I dreamed about the new house that I was gonna get in Marina Bay Sands. And then price drops. About to hit my TP. I was elated. I was excited. I was flabbergasted. And then price comes down and it started reversing against me. I trusted my analysis. I told myself, you know what? It's just a pullback. And then boom, next thing you know, price started going up and I became the goddamn liquidity. When I waited so goddamn long in order to become the winning side of liquidity. Just to show you how confident I was on this trade working out for me, here's a clip of me entering this trade. Alright people, you want to see some precision? Real precision? Hello, it's Brad, back at it again with the sniper entries, you know what I mean. So this is some like glitch in the matrix shit, because what happens is that we got price mitigating a flip plus sweep zone right here on a 15-minute time frame, and I went down to the 5-minute time frame and I spotted another flip plus sweep zone that we have right here. This zone caused this demand zone to fail, right, making this a flip zone, and it also swept the liquidity from this swing high right here. Right, you see we got a nice failed reaction right here, which pretty much confirmed to us that, you know, the order flow is shifting bearish. And we just waited for price to pull back to this area right here, then we can get a sniper entry. So if this trade hits TP, I would have reached my goal of hitting 6 figures in 1 month. So yeah, let's just pray, right? Pray. Okay, New York liquidity, I'll see you. We're halfway there, gents. We're halfway there. Alright, we probably could be expecting to take profit probably within the next few hours or so, or even within the next 1 hour. Just look at this beautiful sniper entry. This entry literally looks unreal right now. As you can see right here, we are up about 19.7k at the moment. It's about to hit 20k very soon. So let this be like a little motivation for you to grind harder and increase your trading capital. So what happened here? Well, I'm just a shitty trader, guys. Like, I'm honestly just a shitty trader. I could have taken profit right here. At this imbalance right here, there was clear signs by this long ass wick right here that shows us that there's demand at this area. But I choose not to. I choose to be a greedy asshole and place my take profit at like the next 15-minute zone. Truth is, I could have managed this trade much more better, just be a little bit more conservative when it comes to my TP. But yeah, it is what it is. We bite the loss and we move on. And a few hours later, guess what? I made another mistake. But this time, this mistake made me 15.4k, as you can see right here. Yeah, with that said, this 15.4k, it was not well deserved, right? It was not my best trade, honestly. Let me just show you what happened. After we got out of this trade right here, I just regrouped myself, and honestly, I was still a little bit affected because this thing kind of like affected my winning streak. Like, it really humbled me a lot and tell me that I ain't shit. And what happened was that we actually entered for another buy position right here after we got a market shift right here, and after price swept the liquidity from this low right here. And I see there was a lot of demand surging into the market, and I told myself that I was gonna be very conservative when it comes to my take profit right now, learning from this lesson right here, this costly lesson. Yeah, so I just placed my TP at this swing high right here. But you can see this was not necessarily a good trade, even though it was a winning trade. Right, because what happened was that we placed our take profit right here, right? It was a 1:2 trade. It was quite decent, but look at the entry. The entry was not the best entry at all, right? I honestly felt like this entry was 10 times better. You can see this was a good trade, but it was a losing trade. And this was somewhat of like a bad trade, but it was a winning trade. This tells you that not all winning trades are good trades. Not all losses are bad losses. Now, in my playbook, there's two types of losses. There is good losses and there's bad losses. Good losses are those losses that you incur when you execute a trade according to your plan, but for some reason it just didn't work out, right? Because of the random nature of the market. And bad losses are the losses that you incur when you don't follow your plan, right? And I'll try to take as much good losses as possible. But yeah, this was not the best entry, honestly. But a win is a win, right? But yeah, this trade pretty much sums up last week. It was not the best week, honestly. But I always tell myself that the comeback is always going to be greater than the setback. So this week we go again. Just like what Rocky said. It ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. Okay? And keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now if you know what you're worth, go out there and get what you're worth.